We are at Mountain View Campground in Sundance, Wyoming.
And this is a campground review. Make sure to stay to the end to find out about the one-star reviews. We're going to look at them and see if we can confirm them or bust them. General impressions.
This is a small campground set in the Black Hills of Wyoming.
The cost is $55 per night. They also offer a Good Sam's discount. We feel like the value for the amenities on offer is pretty fair. Campground.
This is a smaller campground with only 81 sites. However, the pull-through sites at the top of the hill are really nice.
They have a lot of grass in between them. The back end sites that are at the top of the hill are all grass and they're a little close together.
The pull-through sites on the lower loop are close together, but they do have grass in between.
The back end sites that are near the office are all gravel and they're really close together. We stayed in campsite number 39. It is a pull-through gravel site with plenty of grass in between. We had full hookups with 30 and 50 amps, so hashtag thrifty.
We had a picnic table at our campsite, although it was the lightweight plastic kind of picnic table, and they do warn you not to use it for grilling or cooking on.
There's no fire rings or grills at this campsite, but they do offer propane refill.
This campground does have free Wi-Fi. It is good enough for some Googling and emailing. Starlink was good enough for streaming, barely. Verizon Wireless took a hit during a lightning storm we had here and went out, so we were not able to test it.
It was out for the remainder of our stay. The noise level at this campground was fairly quiet the entire time we were here. Interstate is close by, but you can't really hear it very much from the campsite, which is really nice. The only thing that really was kind of annoying noise-wise while we were here is directly behind our campsite. They have some mobile homes, and there were some very, very loud, howling, barking dogs from time to time. When they would come home, the dogs would start barking and howling. I'm not sure that the campground owns that or that they can do anything about it, but it is definitely a thing.
Amenities.
They have bathrooms and showers that are attached to the office building. They are fairly newly renovated. They look really nice and they are very clean.
There are some large trash cans located easily near the office, and there are multiple trash cans located throughout the park.
They also have the laundry room attached to the office. It is a fairly large area with 4 washers and 4 dryers, $2 to wash and $1.50 to dry. They have a laundry sink, a lending library, and a place to sit. Other facilities attached to the office include a game area where they have a pool table, ping pong table, and some exercise equipment, which was really a pleasant surprise. They also offer cornhole and other yard games available for checkout in the office. They have a pool that is heated to 84 degrees, as well as an old-fashioned swing set, you know, the metal kind that we grew up with a slide.
The slide that, was meant to cook children as they slide down it.
It's the old-fashioned kind. If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Dog friendliness.
They do have an off-leash dog area that has some nice grass in it. It is located at one end of the park on the upper level. It does have pickup stations that are fully stocked.
That's the most important part. It is about a medium-sized off-leash area.
And there was also plenty of green space throughout the park to walk your dog in.
Unlike Jamestown, they did tell me that we could walk them anywhere we wanted to as long as they were on leash. But the pool is off limits.
There's a small sign in front of directly in front of the office that says no dogs.
No. It's a tiny little island that's got a floral area, and it says no poop or pee area. So dogs can go, just no poop or pee.
Just yank them back before they do anything.
They just don't. They want to keep the flowers and stuff nice, and that's understandable.
And it's a very small island.
It's just the little island right in front of the office. Yeah.
Camp store.
They do have a nice camp store with an RV selection, necessary items for your pantry as well as your kitchen. They have some local items as well, ice cream, a drink cooler, and they have a dog section. Camp staff interactions.
The camp staff are really pleasant, provided tons of information on the local area and even some brochures and maps. They also gave us free cookies.
You're a sucker for baked goods.
Yeah. They may have bribed us, I don't know.
No, they did not. But they did give us tons and tons of information on places to eat and things to do while we were here.
Now for the favorite part of our campground reviews, the 1-star Google reviews, whether we confirm them or bust them.
But before we get to that, please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow, and it tells YouTube to share this video with other people who might want to see it.
And it's free.
And it's free. It's a free way to support our channel.
Charles A. writes, dump! 2 stars. Well, Charles, I hate to tell you, but there's not even a dump station here.
And we thought it was pretty nice, so we're saying this is
Busted.
B.E. writes, looks nice, but the sites are so close I can wipe my neighbor's nose. There's a 5-foot drop-off behind my site. Hope the wheel chokes hold. I tried, but I couldn't quite wipe my neighbor's nose.
But our wheel chokes did hold.
So, busted.
Although I'm not sure what chokes are. I know what chocks are.
Either way, they held.
They did.
Now we're going to move on to Love It or Hate It, where we tell you our favorite and least favorite part. We'll start off with the negative and then finish with the positive. So give it up, Mike. What's the thing you hated most about this campground?
Well, it has to be the one turn to get into the upper level. It's quite sharp, and it changes directions as well as angle, so you have to watch out for your bed rails if you're pulling a fifth wheel.
He's had a bad experience. What?
Touching.
We're touching?
Fairly. It already happened, so.
Touching what?
The rail, the bed rail. I have.
We are still not quite over the bad experience. So we were a little bit traumatized coming into the campground, but once we got up onto the upper level, it was fine.
I didn't have to change the airbag pressure, so it wasn't that bad. But you do have to watch out for it.
Yeah. Mine was the quick changing weather. As you might have noticed,
it's pretty windy here.
And we could be sitting out here. In fact, we were one day sitting out here eating our dinner, and it was sun shining 1 minute. And before we got done with our salad and didn't even move on to the entree, the storm had blown up and we were having to dash to get inside. That night was Monday night, and we in fact had hail. It wasn't just rain. It was over an hour of rain, and it was several hours of rain, and it was over an hour worth of hail. Down the size of marbles. It was rough.
We did have it, the tarp, the hole that keeps the rain out, did flap up quite a bit because of the wind, which is why I think our wind was one of our cons here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, over by Devil's Tower, they had hail the size of baseballs, and there was multiple RVs.
A lot of damage there.
And trucks that got damaged.
And that's only about 30 minutes away. So it is quite common, unfortunately, for this area to get storms. So, and also they say fires, which is something we get to look forward to. There's a fire going on that's currently got the interstate blocked. So they say that happens quite commonly around this time of year, and it'll shut down for a couple of days. So again, just some things to be aware of if you decide to come this way. All right, let's leave that behind us and move on to the things we loved about this campground. What was your favorite part about this campground?
My favorite part of this campground is by far the views available on the upper level of this campground.
Absolutely. It was, it's been gorgeous.
You can see even the pictures that we have in the after the storm. I got some pretty awesome lightning pictures at night with the full moon in the background. So it's just really beautiful here.
It is very lovely, and it's very quiet for the most part. The scenery is just gorgeous. The only thing I feel like they have a missed opportunity because they don't have utilities on both sides, so you can only pull in one direction. For us, we would have loved to have our back patio facing out to see these gorgeous views. We still get this beautiful mountain behind us, but it would be nice to have options because the motorhomes can face this way, but those with the patio are facing this way. So it'd be nice to be able to face either direction. But it was gorgeous either way you looked. Alright, well if you like this video, please check out some of our other campground reviews over here. And if you'd like to see what adventures we got into while we were here, check out our vlog.